This is Trip. They said they needed somebody whose mic demeanor matches how the D-League get it hype inside that ice arena. For live action analysis and highlights, you need to let your host on the mic, Mr. Reichert, be the light to lead you through life between the pipes. Incite like an encyclopedia. Look inside yourself, find the fight to compete in you. Get in while you can, the numbers doubling fast. Asses in the seats and snot bubbles on the glass. Sign your name on the line for your spot and lock it up. This is hockey. We'll see who talking tough when they drop the puck. Try to keep your teeth and knock it up. Sorry about your luck. You should probably go sit down somewhere safe and get doctored up. Turn it up loud, let it knock in your truck. Or in the office, sound waves ripple through coffee cups. Come on. Log on, lock it in, and lock it up. It's dleagueradio.com. Let's talk it up. Again. Log on, lock it in, and lock it up. It's dleagueradio.com. Let's talk it up. Lace your skates up or sit back reading the tea leaves. You are now tuned into the D-League. If you ain't bumping this in your ride, you need a DD. You are now tuned into the D-League. Leave your TV, come and see it in 3D. You are now tuned into the D-League. It's the best podcast in the biz, better believe me. You are now tuned into the D-League.
Live from Bucks Arena in Urbandale, Iowa, it is Central Iowa D-League Playoffs Intermediate action. The Vicious Squirrels and the Benders. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to D-League Radio and D-League Radio TV live here on Facebook. I'm John Reichert, the host of D-League Radio. I am joined today by JT Nutt, whom everybody in town knows. And we are here to call the first of two intermediate division playoff games today. This one, the Vicious Squirrels against the Benders. Now, JT, you play in the intermediate league, and you know both of these teams very well. What's your outlook today? The
outlook is, it looks like we got pretty full benches on both sides. The Benders are very good at positioning, and that's going to be very difficult. The Vicious Squirrels aren't where their record wants to be, but they're a dangerous team. They should have picked this off a few weeks ago, and they're looking for the upset here, but a 3-6 matchup, it should be a good one, and man, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. We have a lot to live up to. If it goes anything like the first two games today we saw right here on D-League Radio and D-League Radio TV, the aggressive Goldfish fell to the Bandits in the first novice division playoff game today, and then the Voodoo defeated the Moose 3-1 in a game we just saw here on D-League Radio TV, and these two teams could live up to the hype. Absolutely. Both teams can skate pretty well. You got a little bit younger team with the Benders, but you got a lot of really good experience, especially guys like Conway on the Vicious Squirrels who know where to go, know what to do, and, you know, in a game like that, that's valuable. The Achilles heel for the Squirrels all year has been their defense. They've given up a lot of goals. Samantha Curiel is in net for them today. Now, she'll make that first save, but she definitely leaves rebounds, and it's up to that defense to get rid of that puck out of dangerous areas. Exactly, and that's a big thing in the Intermediate League is your defense playing good in front of your goalie, because all the goalies in the Intermediate are good. But if you're not bailing your goalie out, you're just going to leave him high to dry, and that you can't do that, especially in a playoff game. But, yeah. On the other hand, you have Brian Higgins, who has won a championship in the D-League years ago as a member of these same Vicious Squirrels. What's Higgins have to do today to keep his team going forward in the playoffs? Hopefully he's not in too bad a shape after the late Avalanche game last night. I know he's a big fan. But basically, he just got to do what he does. He positions himself really well. If he does that, I mean, it's going to be an easy day for them. Anything can happen in the playoffs. We've already seen it happen one time today. And can we see Lightning strike twice? Right off the bat, it's a shot and a goal. Wow. Tanner Robinson from Chad Van Horn. It was a backhanded pass by Van Horn. The defense missed it in the form of Greg Miller, and Robinson just right there to bury it. That didn't take long. That's your typical Benders goal. That happened to us. We get it last week against the Benders. They get that backdoor post. They get an easy goal, and you got to be looking for that on a defense. So right off the bat, the Squirrels behind the 8-ball, 1-0. They have problems scoring goals throughout the regular season. Falling behind is not the recipe for success. And right off the cue, here comes Zach Bricketto with a shot attempt that goes wide. Past Curiel. Van Horn in the near side corner, battling with Miller. Matt Ring gives chase. Pass attempt by Grant Kim. Comes out to Paul Knight on the left wing side. And he's going to send that up looking for Kim. Broken up by Bricketto, who has the puck at the blue line. Knight there to take it away. Kim can't reach it. Paul Knight there to send it deep, and the Knights will... or the Squirrels, that's Knight, who plays for the Squirrels, sends it in deep. Out come the Benders. Al DeHeer
Back in the Squirrels zone. Cleared up and out by Gentry Collins. No icing on this play, yeah, as Collins goes back to play it behind his own net. He's going to go off the, just past the outstretched arms of Adam Waters. Now here comes big Ryan Greening, the former captain of the Squirrels, trying to get around Steve DeMarchi and can't do it. Swangle there to keep the puck in the zone nicely. Adam Swangle playing wing. Backhand pass by Greening, goes behind the net. Scholler on the forecheck as Aaron Harris gets it up, not out. Conway keeps that in. Harris aggressive on the forecheck, able to come away with the puck. Conway still able to keep that in. He's going to take that to the center of the ice. Backhanded pass. Waters was coming back and picked that off nicely. And here comes Aaron Harris the other way down the left wing side. Looking for Nick Peterson in the middle. Broken up nicely by Conway. Shot attempt broken up by Curiel as she makes her first good save of the day. Chipped up and out. Greening's going to give chase on the left wing side. Has Swangle break it towards the right. Greening sends it in on Higgins as DeMarchi got a piece of that. Greening back to Scholler. Scholler sends that towards the net. That's broken up by a plethora of benders. Cleared up, not out. Kept in by Conway, and now taking the puck is Kent Forbes as he's going to head the other way with DeMarchi on the right side. Over to Weimer's. Shot attempt by DeMarchi as he was met by the defense of Kevin Conway. Puck goes to the far side. Waters backhand attempt. Cleared up. Kept in nicely by the defense of the benders.
That'll be nice.
And that was Mark Stats keeping that in. Sent down the ice. No icing on the call. Higgins tries to play it up to his forward. That misses the mark, and that's going to go all the way for icing. And the faceoff will come back down in the Bender zone to the right of the Bender goalkeeper. 1-0 early here in the first period. The Bender's out in front.
Yeah, Bender's out in front. Bender's really doing what they do best. They really do a good job defensively collapsing, making sure you don't get a good angle on a shot. And then offensively, like I said, they got that backdoor post covered. And I mean, that's an easy goal. Nobody's going to save that. Not even a world-class NHL goalie can make that save.
Face off to the right of Higgins. Haas and Robinson. Comes back to Jonathan Bodwell. He can't get past Steve Delude. He and Delude battle. Pashka joins the fray. It's going to be Van Horn, chips it up to Tanner Robinson. Robinson gets around Miller. Haas back on the back check. Robinson gets around her. Centering pass out in front. And Stovey couldn't get all of that. I think Miller got a piece of that, JT.
Just a little bit, but that was a nice pass there.
Pashka sends it towards the net. Rebound comes out. It's tipped up in the air and hits the leg of Van Horn as Robinson had another wide open net. Clearing pass. Delude gives chase. He has numbers coming back as he goes around the net. All the way out to the slot. Ring sends one towards the net. That misses the mark and goes to the corner. Delude's centering pass comes in on net. It's loose out in front. Higgins covers up.
Chunger was right there for a rebound, but Higgins covered up beautifully right there. Chunger's not a guy you want near the net because he can pick up that garbage any day, and he's got a heck of a shot, too.
Not with those hands. He has a penchant for putting in timely goals from about 3 feet from the net, as you just saw an opportunity present itself there.
He finds a way to play 8 nights a week, even though there's 7 days in the week.
For 16 different teams.
Exactly.
I'm surprised he's not on the Wild's postseason roster.
No kidding.
He's on every other roster in town.
Well, he had a Rollers game that night.
Oh, okay. Higgins freezes the puck. We get another stoppage. We're 5 minutes into this first period. 1-0. The Benders in front. JT Nutt, John Reichert with you here on D-League Radio TV. And D-League Radio here in our final season of D-League Radio. Hopefully we go out with a bang. And again, if any of the first 2 games were any indication, we're in for a treat. Shot attempt by Knight. Saved by Higgin. Great play by the Squirrels off the faceoff. Knight parked in front of the crease. Kept in by Conway at the point. Gets around. Burketto comes in. Right wing side. Sends one towards the net. That's broken up by the stick of Weimer. Kim behind the net. Can't find it in his skates. Out of here is going to come away with that. And the Benders are going to look to come the other way. It's still loose in front. Backhanded by Kim. Shot attempt and saved by Higgins. I don't think Kim got everything he wanted on that, JT, but a great opportunity for the Squirrels forward.
No, it's hard to go backhand, especially that close. But, man, he made a good shot, and Higgins made a better save. Higgins is on point right now. It's gonna, but
he's had to be sharp a couple times here already. Face off tonight. Shot blocked by Weimer. Comes back out to Conway. He's going to get that towards the net. Higgins can't find a handle. That pass comes through the creases. It hits bodies in front. Kim in the corner, battling with Stotts. Backhanded pass trying to find somebody in the slot. It comes out to the point. Collins can't keep that in, and it's going to come down the length of the ice, and icing will be the call as we get another stoppage in play. And folks, the primary sponsor of D-League Radio is the Keg Stand, now in its 4th year of being our primary sponsor. And they're located at 3530 Westtown Parkway in West Des Moines. They have over 90 beers on tap, special events and parties throughout the year, and a full menu of some of the best food in town. They are open until 2 a.m. 7 days a week. That's the Keg Stand, the official home of the CIDL, and is always the official home of D-League Radio. The Squirrels with some good possession time here, JP, in these last couple minutes. And they've relied, the Benders have had to ice the puck a couple times just to get it out of the zone and take some heat out of what we call a hot kitchen. And just on cue, here comes Tanner Robinson looking for Nick Peterson on that left wing side. Ring gives chase. Peterson comes away with the puck. It's a backhanded pass to Stotts, who can't find a handle as the pass was just behind him. And the Squirrels dodge a bullet there. Ring, backhanded pass up the middle. Robinson with it, sends one in on net, and hits the crossbar. Robinson with the puck. He's a man possessed today. The puck just seems to be on a string, finding its way to him, JT.
Both Robinsons are really good, but yeah, that's one reason you got to keep a possession puck. You don't want him having the puck at all.
Big save by Curiel on the shot attempt. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty on the Benders as DeMarkey and Miller came together. And I think, yeah, DeMarkey's going to get called for elbowing.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a penalty. I don't know what they're going to call, but that's the right call. You should go to the box for that one.
And the Squirrels will look to tie the score up as they go on the first man advantage of the afternoon, trailing 1-0.
Really love to get a goal right here on the man advantage. Unfortunately, in the D-League here, it seems like being a man advantage is sometimes a disadvantage.
Absolutely.
But hopefully they'll be able to change that here.
Comes out to the point. Matt Ring sends one towards the net. That misses the mark. Traffic in front. Delude sends it back out to the point looking for Miller. Miller can't find a handle on it. Van Horn gives him some pressure, but he gets it down to Delude in the corner. Delude sends it out to the point. That's still in. Oh, they're going to say that came outside the line, but the Benders are going to clear that down the ice. Curiel leaves it for Hannah Haas. Haas off the boards looking for Matt Ring on the right wing side. Ring finds Delude, and the Squirrels gain the zone. Delude, right wing side, comes in, takes a shot. Oh. Rebound is... Nobody was there for the Squirrels. Delude had come in with some speed, and the puck comes out of the zone once again. His Ring can't keep that in. And the Benders clear it right back down the ice. 1:11 remaining here on this man advantage for our furry friends. Miller sends it across ice. Over to Conway. Conway to Haas. Haas looking to gain his zone. Nice poke by Adam Waters. Conway with the puck once again. Sends it in. No icing on this play as it was touched by the defense of the Benders. Van Horn back to get it as he goes up against Hannah Haas. And talk about a mismatch at size. Van Horn, who stands about 6'4".
Certainly
and
not
Haas, who stands about 4'6".
Yeah, but if it was feistiness, Hannah Haas would win that all
Every
day.
time. She could take on Chad Van Horn. She's not afraid of him.
No.
Curiel misplays the puck, gives it to Adam Waters. And the Squirrels dodge a bullet there.
Eesh.
Miscommunication as Curiel handed the puck right to Waters. Pardon me, 19 seconds remain on this power play. Up to Paul Knight as he just comes on the ice. Broken up by the Benders once again. DeMarkey set to come out of the box as this man advantage ends. And an interception made by Robinson, and he comes into the zone with speed. One man back, shot attempt saved by Curiel. She got the pads down. Robinson used the Squirrels defenseman as a screen and fired off a very nice shot. Curiel with the save. Out at the point, unable to keep that in, is Bodwell. Pashka back for the Benders, gets it up to Aaron Harris. Backhand pass cross ice nicely to Robinson. Great pass by Harris. Harris goes to the net. He's wide open. Harris just can't get, or Robinson just couldn't get him the puck out through all the traffic of the Squirrels defense. Cleared up and out by Knight. Conway with it in his own zone, off the boards. Pashka with it in his own zone. Pashka. Pass half intercepted by the Squirrels. Kim has it now. Kim comes in, fires a backhander. It's bouncing on Higgins, and he will cover up to get a stoppage in play. 8:55 remaining in the first period. It's 1-0. The Benders with an early goal, and they're standing on top.
Whether you're looking for a great new custom jersey for any sport or a fantastic t-shirt for your upcoming event, So Cherry is your one-stop shop for all your specialized needs. Screen printing or embroidery for any special event or team sport, or even custom quilting, So Cherry can do it all. They can fit any budget, and check them out on Facebook and at SoCherry.com, the official outfitter of D-League Radio.
That's right. As you're seeing on the video, the fine apparel we're wearing today, all courtesy of So Cherry, and they're great products.
Yes.
Glad to have them as sponsored. Nice back check by Ring as he lifted the stick of Bricketto to save some potential disaster there. Shot towards the net by Greening. Scholler unable to keep that in as it's cleared out by Waters. Miller goes back for the Squirrels. No icing on this play. Miller by the Zamboni doors. Looking to hit Greening. Intercepted by Bricketto for the Benders. Bricketto loses his feet. Still has the puck. It's coming loose. And it's cleared away by the Squirrels. Missing today, I don't see Jeremy Swanson for the Squirrels, who's a big part of their resurgence here in the last few weeks, JT.
Yeah, I don't see him out there either, so.
Bricketto sends one in on net. Curiel will cover up, and we'll get a stoppage. 7.5 remaining in the first. You were saying?
I don't see anyone missing from the Benders bench right now. That looks like a pretty full bench, and I mean, yeah, I don't know where Swanson's at, but man, he's a heck of a player for them, and I don't know where he's at. Thought I saw him earlier today. Maybe I didn't.
Out to the neutral zone it comes. DeHeer knocks that back into the Squirrel zone. Miller will take it for the Squirrels to Ring. Ring with a nice move around Bricketto. Gets around another man. Ring coming in. Makes a move. Takes a shot. Saved by Higgins, and he'll hang on.
Tried to go backhand 5-hole here and just hit Higgins right in the chest, but that was a nice play, and he could have even made past it there, but I think taking the shot was... But taking the shot right there wasn't a bad idea. He just unfortunately didn't get it where he wanted to go because he had space open.
Higgins was sharp not to leave a rebound because he had two Squirrels crashing in on him.
Yes,
great play by Matt Ring.
Yeah, very nice play by Matt Ring.
Haas wins the faceoff, gets it down deep. Chung, along with DeMarkey, give battle in the corner. Cleared up, not out. Delude with a shot. Higgins will cover that up as he wasn't quite sure where that was, and James Chung was knocking on the door. We'll get another stoppage.
A little bit of a knuckle puck there at the end, kind of bounced him at the last second, but he kept his legs together. He kept the pad stacked and didn't.
Nobody has ever accused Higgins of keeping his legs together. Trust me on that.
As soon as I said, I'm like, I should not have said that. But oh well.
Robinson brings the puck in for the Benders. Has Van Horn wide open. Good defense by Gentry Collins to break up that pass. Van Horn was all by himself on that far side, JT.
That's the second time Gentry Collins has broken up a pass in a very nice way. So Gentry's having himself a heck of a game so far.
Van Horn tries a shot. Van Horn, the winner of the hardest shot in the hardest shot competition, the All-Star weekend a couple weeks ago. Tried to get one off there. I think it was a blistering like 37 miles an hour or something like that.
Apparently Alan Patton wasn't a part of that.
Actually, he was.
Was he? Okay.
Yeah. Now, Van Horn has a hell of a shot, and it was more than 37. I'm just kidding.
There's some guys that can whip it in this league, so.
And whip it good.
Crack
icing the call. I was hoping you'd catch that.
I'm old enough to remember that. The red Lego hats and the black, and then the
black
Chinese lady with the whip and the a ballerina outfit. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, what could go wrong there? 5:07 remaining in the first period. 1-0, the Benders out in front over the Vicious Squirrels. John Reichert, JT Nutt, D-League Radio TV. Glad you joined us today. So far, we've got a good game so far.
Yes, we do.
Curiel's had to come up big several times, and Higgins has made several nice stops in net for the Benders. And now Peterson with a shot attempt from the point. That's kept in briefly, and now Jensen on the forecheck. Jensen's going to come away with the puck as Peterson loses it. Has Knight breaking towards the net. Shot attempt, backhand, saved by Higgins. What a save! Knight got the backhand away. Great pass by Jensen, but Higgins made a great save, and now Harris steals the puck. Harris comes in, has Ring all over him. Great defense by Matt Ring to break that up. Miller off the wall to Knight. Knight cross ice to Jensen. Jensen can't find a handle. Peterson's going to gather it in. Peterson seems to have a hard time on his skates today as he's fallen down twice. And one of them, which led to that scoring opportunity for Knight, but Higgins with a whale of a save.
Yeah, that was a great pass by Jensen. Couldn't pass it any more better than he did, and just unfortunately, Higgins was up to the task.
Pashka with the puck now for the Benders. Backs it out into the neutral zone and into the Squirrel zone. Ring gathers it in. Sends it over to Jensen. Jensen back to Miller, back to Jensen. Bodwell can't find a handle, and Knight's going to bounce it into the zone. Jensen's going to have it, trying to get around Pashka. Knight was breaking towards the net. Jensen still with the puck in the corner. Sends it into the slot. Nobody there but Adam Waters for the Benders, and he's going to get it out of the zone to Tom Stovey. Stovey back to Waters. Waters trying to go back to Stovey. That's going to miss the mark. We'll have an icing call here with 3:25 remaining in the first period.
Just a little bit.
And another stoppage in play.
Just a little bit out of position there. There should have been someone on the slot. There wasn't. They're both on the far side of the net, maybe chasing the puck a little bit too much. And, that's something that happens in this. All the teams do it. You get a little bit too puck chasing happy, and usually it doesn't end well.
Face off to the left of Higgins. 3 minutes remaining in this opening period. Still the score 1-0. Both teams with several good opportunities.
Yeah, this game has not disappointed so far.
Wrapped around, kept in by Miller. His backhanded pass attempt kept in by Ring briefly. Swangle gets the puck down deep. Greening goes behind the net. Has Scholler. Oh, Greening just can't find a handle. You and I both saw what he was wanting to do. He had Scholler open right there in the left faceoff circle. Just couldn't find a bouncing puck.
Yeah. In the corners, they can get kind of tricky. Sometimes it bounces a little bit more depending on how chewed up the ice is at that point in the game.
And these pucks aren't kept on ice in
No,
the penalty
no.
box, so they do tend to bounce.
Yeah, especially when it's a little bit warmer out like it is today.
Ring from his own blue line up to Swangle on the right wing side. Swangle comes in and sends one towards the net. Higgins steers that aside easily as Tahir goes back to get it. Can't get it past Greening on the goal line, centering pass. Greening's out in front, Scholler with a backhander. Greening with a shot. Higgins a safe rebound. Score!
They score!
It's Adam Swangle.
There you
right
go.
Where he was supposed to be on the doorstep, and we're tied at 1.
There's a goal from C-League Swangle right there. Nice guy, played with him in the Wall League before, but Swangle is one of those guys, once again, just like I talked about Conway earlier, Swangle understands positioning, where to be on the ice at all times, and that's a valuable on a team, especially getting a goal like that. And the Squirrels deserved a goal, and they finally got one.
Great play individually by Ryan Greening there.
Yes.
To make that play happen.
And, after the puck went off his stick, he wanted to make up for it, and he certainly did right there.
He certainly did.
Greening's a heck of a player. Big freaking
so
dude,
Swangle
too.
ties the game at 1. Under 2 minutes left here with, $1:12 now. Puck down in the Squirrels zone. Haas gets that out to the neutral zone. Weimer able to gather it in and gets it to Brigetto.
Brigetto with the best pads in hockey when he plays goalie.
Oh, the old style, yeah. Cleared up. Higgins is going to come out of his net to play that as he had Dulude bearing down on him. Chunger back for the Squirrels to Conway. Conway to his defensive partner, Collins. Collins up to Hannah Haas, and she'll get it across the blue line. Has Chunger break it for the net. Has him, and pass was just behind him. Van Horn gathers it in, and the Benders look to come the other way. Van Horn to Waters.
Whoop.
Broken up by Haas, but Weimer is there to gather it in for the Benders, and he's going to come in and send that towards the net just wide of the mark. Van Horn to the corner. Back behind the net. Looking for Brigetto on the other side. Brigetto loses control of it. Collins tries to clear it, kept in by Jason Weimer. Weimer sends that to the centering pass. Brigetto with a one-timer, and he just can't find it. Brigetto has Van Horn open. Tries a wraparound. It's loose in the slot. Van Horn sends it in, and it's cleared up and out by Kevin Conway. Good pressure by the Benders there.
That would have been a backbreaker for the Vicious Squirrels to give something up with 15 seconds left in the period where you really pretty much outplayed the Benders for the most of that period.
Maybe the latter half of the period, absolutely
Yeah.
so, yes. But the Benders just can't get that past Curio, and we're tied at 1 after 1. The Benders and the Vicious Squirrels, D-League Radio, D-League Radio TV, bringing you 3 so far good games today.
I was hoping for a good game. That's exactly what we're getting. Yeah, no game. Every game's been close so far, and been upset special so far. Maybe the trend will continue. We'll see. But despite the fact that they're got a smaller bench, they are not being outplayed with the Vicious Squirrels. And speaking of, we talked about Greening earlier. Let's talk about Eggs and Jam, located at 1907 E.P. True Parkway in West Des Moines. The breakfast and brunch restaurant that has taken Des Moines by storm. Great atmosphere awaits you from 90s hip-hop theme. Crazy artwork on the walls is only surpassed by the food, and the food is really good. Fantastic dishes with clever 90s names, all made by the freshest local ingredients, and daily specials that are out of this world. full drink menu, which I appreciate, is also included in eggs and jam for your morning Bloody Marys or your mimosas. Open until 3 in the afternoon, Wednesday through Sunday. Eggs and Jam in West Des Moines.
It's like one of my favorite places to go. It really is.
It's been 8 million different restaurants since I've lived in Des Moines, but this is the one that's stuck the longest. Because it was Philadelphia, it was 1908. No, it was, I can't remember what it was, but no. Ryan and Sarah do a fantastic job there, and I'm not surprised they do the cake stand, they do this, and yeah. No, I need to go there more often, but
I actually had to work yesterday, and my wife and our neighbors all went together.
That's just a slap in the face.
Well, she brought home leftovers. So
okay, there you go.
Play starts in the second period. 1-1 the score. The Vicious Squirrels and the Benders here in the CIDL Intermediate Division playoff game. First round action. It's Grant Kim. Backhand pass to Miller at the point. Paul Knight sends one towards the slot, but intercepted by the defense of the Benders. Cleared up, not out. Still. Wow. Robinson able to finally clear the zone for the Benders as the Vicious Squirrels just playing cat and mouse with the puck there. Miller in his own zone. Has Peterson on the forecheck for the Benders. Miller off the boards looking for Jensen. Met by two members of the Benders, Robinson and Harris. Up to Knight. Knight looking to go cross ice to break it up. It hits somebody in front and comes all the way down into the Bender zone, all the way to the goalie Higgins, who has to play that up and gets it up to DeMarkey, to Peterson. Peterson gains the zone, drop pass to Harris. Harris sends it in on net, and Curiel will stick that off to the side. DeMarkey now sends it cross ice through the slot looking for Harris. Just puts it in his feet a little bit, and unable to get the clean shot away was Harris. And now it's going to be Jensen, who just can't find the handle. He had a clear breakaway. Good pass by Paul Knight to find him on this far side. Jensen still with the puck. It's still loose in front. Sends it towards the net. And just wide of the net. Now into the slot. Right into the feet of Higgins. And he'll drop and cover up and we'll get a stoppage. Great pressure by the Squirrels. Good vision by Paul Knight. 2 times to find Reed Jensen on this near side. And not a high quality scoring chance, but a scoring chance nonetheless. For the Vicious Squirrels, Higgins was very sharp.
It doesn't matter how it gets in as long as it gets in. Sometimes you just got to take a shot goalie's not going to expect it. And, man, just an inch or two to the left there, and it would have been a 2-1 game.
Conway from the point sends it down deep behind the Bender net. Pashka there to intercept for the Benders. Pashka reverses course, sends it back to the point. Conway unable to get there in time, and the Squirrels will regroup in the neutral zone. Off the boards, looking for Swangle. Swangle with the goal for the Squirrels to tie it in the late stages of the first period. Pashka sends it around, and again, a very strange carom off the Zamboni doors has the Benders coming the other way. It's Bodwell. Bodwell takes a shot. Curia will glove it down, and we'll get a stoppage in play. And JT, we have seen it week after week here in the D-League Radio broadcast booth. That Zamboni door entrance is good for at least one kick like that into the slot a game.
We had our practice today, and we're just doing a couple drills. 5 times I counted. We had a weird carom on that, and it's just one of those days the Zamboni door wants to have an assist today, apparently.
It came real close right there.
The door wants an apple.
Back into the Squirrels zone. Gentry Collins with it, sends it up to Greening at the point, and that will tip down into the Bender zone. Icing is the call, and we'll have to redo it all back in the Squirrel zone to the right of Sam Curiel. 1-1 the score, 16:40 remaining in the second period. Good pace to this game, JT.
Really good pace. If you're the Squirrels, you'd like to factor 1-1. If you're the Benders, you like the fact that you've got the bigger bench, so hopefully it matters in the third period. But right now it's anybody's game, and if you're the underdog in the Squirrels, that's exactly where you want the Benders.
Sure. Van Horn with a shot attempt right off the faceoff. That hits the skate of Collins and goes to the corner. Clearing attempt kept in by Weimer. His shot attempt is blocked. Collins chases it down on the far side. Collins sends one up towards Dulude. That gets around Weimer at the same time. Dulude sends that down into the Benders zone, trying to make something happen now as Tahir goes back for the Benders. It comes out to Haas in the slot. Good poke check by Waters to get it away from him. Now it's Chung. Chung comes in, takes a shot. Saved by Higgins. Puck is still loose. It's still loose. It's into the back of the net. James Chung has scored. And the Squirrels have taken the lead. just as he almost did in the first period. It's James Chung on the doorstep, JT, to get the goal to take the lead.
I almost should have said it earlier. I said Haas and Chunger, they need to get a goal today because they're both just such scrappy, good players. And, man, just hustle, effort, got in the back of the net there. That was awesome. Hannah Haas a little dynamo. I've got to play with her a couple of times. She's fun to play with, and she's not a lot of fun to play against.
Hear, hear. That's why I always drafted her on my teams.
Don't blame you. She will come after you, man.
Yes, she will. So the Squirrels take the lead. Bad carom off the board, sends it in on Curiel. Robinson on the forecheck, steers out off to the side. Cross ice pass by Ring. Knight can't find it. It's taken by Van Horn. Van Horn gains the zone, gets it to Robinson. Robinson trying to get around Ring, has Bricketto breaking towards the slot. Van Horn in front. Robinson trying to send it to DeHeer. DeHeer loses it. Bricketto has it. His shot blocked by the feet of the players in front. Weimer keeps it in nicely for the Benders. Miller back to get it for the Squirrels. Chips it up, not out. Robinson, really smart play to get on the. Oh my. Oh, great pass by Robinson looking for Bricketto. And now an errant pass. Bouncing puck. Jensen's going to come the other way for the Squirrels. Great vision by Robinson to anticipate that clearing attempt and able to keep it in. Now it's Bricketto in front of his own net. Trying to get it out of the zone, and does. It just bounces past Ring slowly into the Vicious Squirrel zone. 6 minutes gone here in this second period. Jensen
nice pass
to Kim. Nice pass. Bounces just off his stick. And Bricketto can't handle a pass from Waters as Matt Ring gathers it in for the Squirrels, and they look to come the other way. Higgins pushes it aside for Forbes. Forbes fans on his first pass attempt, has DeMarkey out in front. And that just eludes the Squirrels and will go right back into the Bender zone.
Jensen needs to get off here. Or stay on, either way. There he goes.
Scholler for the Squirrels. Looking for Greening on the far side. DeMarkey breaks that up as Greening was wide open for just a brief second, and now Peterson's going to come the other way for the Benders. Backhand pass, nobody home, and the Squirrels are now going to come forward. Greening with the puck. Gets around Forbes, puts on the brakes. Looking to hit Swangle, who's on the back door once again. Looking for some action, but this time the Benders are able to clear the zone. It's going to be Peterson coming in 2-on-2 against Conway and Collins. Flips one towards the net. That goes behind the cage.
Swangle looking for action. Here's my shocked face.
Good point. DeMarkey.
We love you, Adam.
Well.
Okay.
Waters with the puck for the Benders, sends it into the crease, or to the slot. Greening breaks that up. Now the Squirrels are going to come the other way. Swangle breaking up ice. Greening with loads of steam coming down the right wing side. Peterson giving chase. Greening puts on the brake, sends a backhander towards the net. That goes behind the cage. Swangle fans on his pass attempt, still able to gain some control of the pass. But now Waters is going to come through the neutral zone with the puck. Collins back there to put some pressure on. Off the boards, looking for Greening, who has a lot of time and space. Greening coming in on a breakaway. Bouncing puck, comes in, takes a shot. Save, rebound, that goes through the mouth of the net. Dulude on the far side. Sends one towards the crease. Chung trying to hunt it down. Collins can't hold it in. Now Robinson picking up all kinds of steam, chasing Conway for the puck. Robinson's going to get there first behind the Squirrels' net. He and Conway battle. Robinson still with the puck. Right wing side sends it towards the net, and that just goes behind. Paschke able to keep that in on this near side point. Paschke makes a move. Sends one towards the net. That's blocked by bodies in front. Stats going for it in the near side corner. Dulude breaks that up. Paschke trying to chase down this loose puck. Chung able to break that up. And now give chase as he goes after the puck with Bodwell. Bodwell's going to get there first. Go off the boards. Dulude able to break that up. Dulude from this near side takes a shot. Saved by Higgins. What a save. I don't think he saw that until the last second, JT, but was able to get that pad out.
Man, Squirrels are buzzing right now.
Stats on the far side. His pass attempt broken up. Now Waters is going to gather it in, and the Benders are going to look to come the other way. Cross center red and into the Squirrels zone as that deflected in on Halston/Curiel, and she had to be sharp. Holy smokes.
She was 30 feet out of the net for some reason.
At least. Matt Ring on this near side, has some momentum, gains the blue line, gets around Pashka, comes in, far side, takes a shot, saved by Higgins, and rebound comes right to the stick of Adam Waters. Waters looking for Stovey. That misses the mark. Miller will get it. He finds Paul Knight on this far side. Ooh. Knight's pass attempt to Haas misses the mark. Waters is going to come the other way. Waters has been all over the ice today. Shot saved by Curiel. She steers that to the near side. Adam Waters has been all over the ice for the Benders today. He's going to be a player to watch.
He's a very good player. I got an opportunity to play with him last year with the Stampede. He's getting better all the time, but he's definitely got the energy. He's got the skating ability. If it wasn't for Robinson, he'd probably be the best skater on the Benders. But when you're going against a Robinson, that's kind of hard to compare yourself.
Speaking of the Stampede, they come up next after this contest against the defending champion Wolverines. Stay tuned to D-League Radio for that. Now, still in this game, Paul Knight's coming the other way, takes a shot. That hits the outside of the cage. I think Higgins was screened by the defenseman. Sends one through the slot. Nobody home for the Squirrels. Bricketto with the puck now for the Benders. Loses it in his own feet with some pressure by Ring. Aldi here, looking for Van Horn on the far side. That goes in his feet. Robinson able to gain the zone, get around Miller. Jensen there for the Squirrels. Robinson behind the net, still with the puck. Sends it in the slot. Bricketto with the shot. Curio with the save, and she'll hang on. Great pass by Tanner Robinson. I don't think Bricketto got everything he wanted on that shot, but he still got a quality shot off.
Got enough, and luckily for Curiel, she was able to control the rebound and not let one go, and got a face-off here, burn some more time off the clock, and your team's still leading. That's what you want as a goalie when you're leading.
Face-off comes back to DeHeer for the Benders, and that's deflected away. Collins will chip that up and out, looking for Paul Knight. Knight finds Grant Kim. Kim regains control and sends it towards the net. Higgins will just swallow that right in the breadbasket and stop play. With 8:35 remaining in the second period, it is 2-1. The Squirrels in front of the Benders. And folks, cold weather keeps returning to us here in central Iowa, and there's nothing better on a chilly day than a nice hot cup of tea. And you can enjoy loose leaf tea at its finest from our friends at Red Dragon Herbs. They specialize in loose leaf tea from around the world. And you can look for them to make your order at the various farmer markets that are happening here in central Iowa in the next coming weeks with spring here. Or make your order at reddragonherbs.net. Again, that's loose leaf tea at its finest from Red Dragon Herbs. And you can find them at reddragonherbs.net. Icing the call. Face-off come to the left of Curiel down in the Squirrel zone. 7:45 remaining in the second period. 2-1 to Squirrel. The Squirrels out in front. Good
Certainly.
game.
Yeah, and if you're the Squirrels, you don't mind the icing. The more time it takes off the clock, the better it is for you. So,
Shot attempt broken up by Collins. Comes back in on Curiel and a shot by Nick Peterson.
glove save there. I've noticed something that Sam has done this year. I don't know if she did it so much last year, but I noticed this year she's had her glove hand up high a lot.
She has done that in the past. She has.
Okay,
she's
I know.
had good positioning.
I remember seeing one of the goalies last year talking to her. Since she's done that, it's a lot easier to drop that glove down than it is to raise it up to make a save. So
kept in at the point briefly. Now breaking out, it's going to be Scholler. Scholler with some speed. Sends one in on net. Higgins can't find it, and they got an early whistle. Higgins, very fortunate there, because as he went back to lay down, the puck squirted out and landed at his feet with both Swangle and Greening approaching the net there.
And that's why, as a goalie, you play a little bit further out of the net, so in case something like that happens, you've got enough time and space to make a save after that.
Puck loose on the far side. That's going to be taken by Aaron Harris. Harris with some room to run up the right wing side does so, but loses it now to Scholler. Scholler can't find a handle with pressure from Adam Waters, but it comes into the zone. Swangle giving chase with Peterson. Those two battle on the near side corner. Scholler now tries to send one towards the net. That's broken up by Waters, and Waters is going to come the other way on the left wing side. Over to Peterson, over to Harris. Harris takes a shot, scores! Harris from the right wing circle takes a shot, and Curiel, I don't know how she missed that one, but it went over her shoulder, far side, and we are tied at 2. Great shot by Aaron Harris.
That was a heck of a shot. Picked the top right-hand corner and hit his spot, and I mean, Curio had that position pretty well, but he just found daylight and got it past. So, man, that's a heck of a shot right there.
We are tied at 2. Curious to see how this. I'm just. This has been a good game so far.
Yeah.
You just want to see how this plays out. The Benders have had numerous scoring chances, as have the Squirrels.
The Squirrels have been getting a lot of the 50-50 puck battles, too, so it seems like the bounces have been going the Squirrels' way. But, man, a couple easy shots, and it's still a 2-2 game.
Pashka behind his own net after pressure by Duluth. Drove him there. Ring unable to keep that in the net. Now it's Stovey coming through center ice. Over to Stats. On the far side, Miller able to get there first for the Squirrels. He'll go behind his own net, looking to break it out. Looking for Duluth in the middle, and that's going to roll all the way down. We'll get an icing call here. And the face will come back down in the Squirrels zone. Miller had Haas right there on the near side boards there. I'm curious as to why he decided to fling that up the middle. Again, a dangerous pass when you're in your own zone. In a 2-2 game in the playoffs.
He maybe just didn't see her, or maybe thought he went for the home run instead of the easy play. I don't know. Sometimes you don't see down there what we see up here.
I'll tell you, defenseman. Although I'm not a defenseman this year, so I can say stuff.
Oh, okay, I was going to say.
I'm just a fan. Shot attempt by Stovey goes wide of Curiel. She was on top of her crease once again. Kept in by Weimer as he was looking for Robinson on this near side. Played by Miller. Miller sends it right up the middle once again. It's going to be out to here. DeHeer sends it towards the net and he scores. It looked like it deflected off something, JT, but it deflected up and it goes in the net. Al DeHeer with the goal to put the Benders up in front.
That's one of those the Squirrels needed to get out of the zone. They couldn't. They passed it right up the middle, which is a dangerous play. You can't do that, and they got burnt by it. So that's not on Carroll. That's on our defense for not getting out of the zone. You never pass it up the middle because what happened right there is exactly what's going to happen.
And they've done it time and time again this season. Looking to retake the tie is going to be Knight. He's going to send that in on Higgins' backhand and looking to make a pass to Jensen, but Higgins swallows that up, and we get a stoppage with 3:13 remaining in the second period. The Benders up 3-2 on a fantastic goal by Al DeHeer as he kept that puck in the zone and sent it towards the net. It seemed to deflect off of something. I'd be curious to see that replay sometime later. But up over the shoulder of Curiel, and it's now 3-2. Great goal by Al DeHeer.
Yeah, great shot, and saw Daylight took a shot and in the back of the net.
Dumped into the zone by Paul Knight, looking for Grant Kim on the far side. DeHeer gives battle. Kim comes away with the puck. There's going to be a penalty call. DeHeer got a piece of Kim. Puck comes out. Higgins will cover up, and it looks like, Al DeHeer is going to get a hooking call. As he got a good chunk of Grant Kim. Yeah, he did.
Or is it Robinson?
No, it's
DeHeer. I'm sorry.
That is Al DeHeer, and he's going to go to the box for hooking. And the Squirrels will go on the power play here late in the second period, only down by 1.
Big power play right here. Big PK, too, if you're the Benders.
Comes right back in on Higgins.
Whoops. And who's that? It looks like DeMarque.
DeMarque lost his footing.
Sniper shot took him down.
Yeah,
apparently.
He's even pointing to himself to say, I'm the one that did that.
I think we've seen that happen every single game today. So.
At least once a game.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Far side corner. Taken away by Adam Waters behind his own net. He'll send it up the ice. Curiel plays it. Leaves it for Gentry Collins.
Gentry's looked dangerous today.
He has. He's had a good day so far. Up to Jensen. Chipped away by DeMarque. Jensen still offside. Van Horn behind his own net. Smacks that up the ice on the far side to clear it out for the Benders once again. 1:03 remaining on the man advantage for the Squirrels. That pass misses the mark, but comes up to Jensen. Jensen just leaves it, but he had DeMarque right behind it. I don't think he knew DeMarque was that close to him as he tried to just leave it for Grant Kim coming through with speed. Waters now behind his own net. Pressure from Paul Knight. Clearing attempt comes up and out of the zone as DeMarque was able to just get enough of it to beat Kevin Conway, who was trying to pinch in and keep that in. Far side to Knight. Open position. 40 seconds left in the period. 30 seconds remaining on the power play. Cleared out by DeMarchi. DeMarchi coming through the zone with speed. Collins is back. DeMarchi comes and takes a shot, deflected off the stick of Collins. He's going to chip that off the boards, looking for Jensen. No icing on this play. 32 seconds remaining in the period. 16 on the man advantage. Cleared around by Higgins. He'll take care of that himself. Conway in his own zone. The Squirrels never really have gotten together on this power play. And it's intercepted by Waters. Waters is going to come through the zone with speed, take a shot. That just goes wide, more of a pass. Waters goes behind the net, looking for Van Horn in front, and Van Horn misses an open net. He's kicking himself. That's him slamming his stick on the ground. As well he should. 4 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. That's going to be the period. Van Horn wanted to snap his stick on the bench, but he thinks the better of it, as that stick cost quite a bit of money.
Yes, they do.
As he had a wide open net to really put his team ahead by 2 goals. It looked like it just fanned on the attempt. Really, just got a piece of it.
4-2 is a lot harder to come back than 3-2 is.
Especially in the third period.
The thing is, the Squirrels have gotten more chances, but the Benders have had the more high-quality chances, and that's the difference in the game right now. I mean, realistically, it could still be a tied game, and Squirrels, you just got to be wondering what the heck is going on. And the Benders, if you keep playing the way you are, you're probably going to win this game.
The Benders have put together a solid effort today.
Yes.
They've been making some plays. They've been making some nice plays. They came out and dominated the start of the game, obviously scoring in the first, 13 seconds was that on on kind of a fluky play, but there they were with a lot of speed and positioning. The Squirrels have fought their way back. What's it going to take for the Squirrels to fight back now that they find themselves with a 1-goal deficit here with only 18 seconds left potentially in their season?
They need to start connecting on their passes. You got some guys standing around a little bit flat-footed. Everyone needs to be moving. And then you just gotta keep converting. And your defense, Gentry Collins has played really good. Maybe he gets a pass to someone in the slot and they get a goal.
18 minutes on the clock. We'll see what unfolds here for this third period. 3-2, the Benders out in front. If you missed earlier action, we had the Bandits upset the aggressive Goldfish today in the novice division 4-3. The Voodoo beat the Moose 3-1. And now we have a 1-goal game here in this first intermediate playoff game. So just a good day here on D-League Radio for sure.
Exciting hockey is what you want. So we'll see. Maybe go into overtime. We haven't had that yet today. So.
We won't. If this was to end in a tie, we go directly to a shootout,
okay.
in this first round of playoff games.
Shootout would be fun.
We haven't had that today. So
no.
Yeah, that would be great fun.
I think we had a couple last year. I could be wrong.
Yeah, we did. I know the Wolverines did it twice. In both their opening 2 rounds. That's how they advanced to the championship game. Brian Schuler, the hero of the Wolverines, in their bid to become CIDL intermediate champions that they took on. And one shot attempt by Matt Ring. Higgins makes a nice save, leaves a juicy rebound, but Pashka there for the Benders to get it up, not out of the zone. Scholler there to keep it in. Scholler looking for Swangle. Swangle trying to chip that into the high slot, and does. Scholler there now. Sends it towards the net. Rebound out in front. Greening just can't find the handle as Higgins was sprawled. Greening now hits it out in front. Shot attempt. Bouncing still, and it comes out to the slot, and Pashka's going to come the other way for the Benders. Pashka to Harris, who already has a goal today. Ring applying some pressure, and Ring's going to come away from there with the puck. Wrapping it around the boards, kept nicely by Peterson, but now it's going to be Greening coming the way for the Squirrels. Greening with the puck, gets it over to Ring, and Swangle is 14 feet offside. Way to look for that blue line. Now we'll get the offside call as Greening intercepted the pass, and the Squirrels will change it up. Both teams will change it up.
That Greening line has been pretty dangerous so far. I mean, just bounced just a couple feet away, and they could have tied this game. But man, there's certainly nothing hanging their hat on with that last sequence.
Face off in the neutral zone. Bricketto and Hannah Haas face off. Dulude on the forecheck. DeHeer gets it up and out of the zone by way of Tom Stovey. Conway for the Squirrels. Off the boards looking for Dulude. It goes off Dulude's skate, and Weimers is back for the Benders. Gets it up to the neutral zone. To Bricketto to Stotts. Stotts gets in the zone. Collins there to break that up. Unable to get it out of the zone, though, and Haas is there to get it up to Chung. Chung over to Duluth on the right wing side. Chung goes towards the net. Duluth takes a shot, and Higgins will just sit that down with the glove. And we'll get a stoppage with 15:44 remaining in the third period. A one-goal game, JT.
Duluth kind of slamming his stick down right there. Probably wishes he would have maybe waited a little bit longer to pass it or take a different shot, but great save by Higgins.
Weimer turns it over to Haas. Haas sends it towards the net. It's loose out in front. Higgins finally covers up, and we'll get another stoppage.
It seems like if the Vicious Squirrels are going to get a goal, it's going to be off a rebound. Because you're not going to beat. You can't beat Higgins clean. He's just so good, especially today. But I'm sorry, you cut you off. You're going to say.
Haas able to control the puck off the faceoff. It goes off a skate and another. Haas battling. Collins sends it towards the net, and Higgins had to be sharp and hit that with the blocker. Good save by Higgins, and now sent towards the net, and it goes in.
Oh my God!
It did not go in. The referee was right there to wave that off. I thought it went in as well. It must have hit the outside of the post, but it went off the defenseman and almost goes in the net to tie the game. Woo!
Oh, that was close. That was really, really close. I thought it was in.
Out to the neutral zone, dumped back in by Kevin Conway, and forwards for the Squirrels change behind the play. Bricketto with the puck. Over to Stotts. Stotts into the Squirrel zone. Collins goes back to get it. Cuts in front of his own goalie, trying to hit Jensen on the far side. Jensen with the puck trying to get around DeMarkey, and DeMarkey breaks that up nicely. Back to the Squirrel zone, it's Collins. Collins off the boards looking for Paul Knight. Knight, his pass attempt. That's broken up by Stotts. Stotts with the puck. Gets it into the zone, off the boards over by the penalty box area. Kim back in his own zone now for the Squirrels. Gets it up and out. Waters is there. He'll wait for his team to regroup and get onside. DeMarkey at the red line. DeMarkey not really being challenged as everybody backed away from him. He's allowed to come into the zone. You got to put some pressure on the puck carrier there, JT.
Yeah, I don't know what. That's got a little breakdown in communication right there, but no worse for the wear so far.
And now it's Waters who gets a pass over to Bricketto. It just goes wide. Waters with a shot. That ricochets off bodies in front. DeMarkey goes to the far side to catch it. Sends one back to the point. Shot attempt by Forbes. That hits bodies in front. Another pass attempt. Kim there to break that up. DeMarkey and Kim battle over on the far side. DeMarkey comes away with it with some time and space. Sends it out to the slot. Shot attempt by Waters. Intercepted by Conway. Comes back down into the slot. It's Waters to DeMarkey. DeMarkey sends a backhander wide of the goal. And it's just a hard time for the Squirrels to get out of the zone. DeMarkey from the high slot takes a shot. That's blocked away by Conway and goes behind the net. A lot of standing around by the Squirrels now.
Tired legs, got to get it out of the zone, get a change.
Well, the puck was deep, and I saw a Squirrel standing out by the blue line by himself, guarding nobody. But here comes Jensen on a breakaway. Comes in, takes a shot, saved by Higgins. Squirrels changing behind the play. Paul Knight down low for the Squirrels. Robinson on the forecheck. Comes out to the slot. Greening in the high slot. Greening comes in, takes a shot. That just goes wide. Knight sends one into the crease. Higgins will cover up. We'll get a stoppage with 12-12 remaining in the third.
It's amazing how quickly defense changed into offense. Man, Reed Jensen going down there. Great shot. Big save by Higgins, but for the Squirrels, you got the puck in the other end. You got in the offensive zone. You can maybe get something set up here because they're close. They're real close to tying up this game.
Scholler from the slot sends it towards the net. It's loose. Rebound comes all the way out to the point. It's Ring. Ring will get it right back down behind the Squirrels net. Greening uses his big body to gain control of it. Puck squirts out. It's going to be Nick Peterson trying to come the other way as he's bothered by Pat Scholler. Scholler able to bother him enough. It's going to be Matt Ring who will come away with the puck. He's got some speed. Robinson right behind him. Greening going towards the net. Sends one towards the net. And that just comes out of harm's way. And Nick Peterson's going to come the other way for the Benders. Peterson tries to make a move into the slot. Comes in. Just gets it wide of the net. Scholler tries to get it out of the zone. Robinson, nice pass out to the point to Bodwell. Bodwell's shot attempt. That deflects off the stick of Ring. And now Miller will gather it in for the Squirrels. Miller finds Ring. Nice pass. Ring comes in, takes a shot, saved by Higgins. He gloves at us. He saw that the whole way. Not much choice for Ring to do their butt shoot as the defenseman took away the pass.
Yeah, both defensemen were coming down. They're also covering the other forwards for the Squirrels, so, I mean, not much Ring could do there, but Ring has looked pretty decent so far, and, I mean, he's got some speed.
Ringer's always had speed.
So, once again, the Squirrels have the momentum right now. They just got to find the back of the net and tie this game up.
10.5 remaining in the game. 3-2, the Benders out in front. Stovey able to clear that out. No. It's a foot race. It's going to be Aaron Harris coming in on Curiel. Comes in, makes a move. Poke checked away by Curiel. Great shot and a great poke check. Whew. Cleared around by Haas. It's going to be Dulude on this far side. He has Chunger on the far side. Chung coming in on a breakaway. Chung comes in, makes a move, loses control of the puck. Good back check by Zach Bricketto to help break that up. Holy smokes, JT.
Oh, man. You thought Chunger had it right there, but Bricketto helping his goalie out as a goalie typically will, and
saved by Alston with the mask, and she will cover up. What a great poke check she had earlier on the play with Harris coming in. I don't think Harris was expecting her to come in or to come out of the crease that far and poke check that away, and then boom, here comes Dulude over to Chung, and Chung is just Bricketto is so much faster than Chung. I mean, Chung's not exactly svelte.
No, he is not.
Great sequence there. Behind the net.
Whoa.
Waters sends it into the crease, and Curiel will cover up with 9:16 remaining. 3-2, the Benders in front.
A little close for comfort right there for the Squirrels, but man, this game's still anybody's game.
It really is.
I mean, you
really is.
The next goal, if there is another goal, is going to be huge. And the thing is, you look at all the games where the Benders have won 4 out of 1. If it's high scoring, it's better for the Benders. Low scoring is definitely good for the Squirrels.
Well, we mentioned before that the Squirrels only won 3 games this year, but one of their 3 wins was against the Benders.
Yep. Like I said, they should have beat us a couple weeks ago.
They beat the Benders 3-1.
And they beat the Stampede last week.
Back on February 10th. So they've been in some games and they've been blown out. But right today, they are definitely in this one, having had the lead twice.
Their defensemen have played really, really well, too.
Chipped into the zone by Greg Miller. Back to get it. Errors. Forbes, he's going to send that the length of the ice. We'll get an icing call here, yeah. I thought maybe that touched somebody there at the point, but it did not, as the referees had a better view than I did.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll get a face-off in the Squirrel zone, looking to try to tie it up here with 8 minutes left. This game's winding down quick.
To the right of Higgins. Robinson against Kim. One back by Robinson. Good face-off win by the Bender captain. Jensen made a centering pass. That hit sticks and now comes all the way back out to the zone, taken by Matt Ring at the red line. Ringer just sends it in deep. Squirrels will have to go get it. Kent Forbes back for the Benders, clears it up and out of the zone. Miller there. Sends it in, and now Tanner Robinson will look to come the other way. His pass attempt broken up. Right back into the Bender zone, the puck comes.
Ooh. Who was that? Was that Kim right there?
That was Kim right there, yeah.
Just a step off.
He wished he was just an inch taller. Jensen on the far side for the Squirrels. Tries to get around DeMarkey. Has Paul Knight out in front. Knight finds the handle, just can't get a good shot off. DeMarkey breaks that up. Cleared around by the defense of the Benders, and now it's going to be Robinson coming the other way with Stotts. On the right side, it's Stotts. Stotts pressured by Miller. Miller's going to come away with the puck there and send it around the far side for Jensen. Jensen looking for Paul Knight. Knight going to the bench for a change now. Forbes comes back with Kim. His pass for Stotts taken away by Greg Miller. Miller up to Scholler. Scholler can't find the handle on that. Back the other way the Benders come. It's Nick Peterson.
Just on.
Nice pass to Bricketto. Bricketto loses the handle, and now it's going to be Greening coming the other way. 2-on-2, 3-on-2 if they hurry for the Squirrels. Has Scholler behind him. Puts on the brakes, takes a shot, loose in front. Higgins with a great save, but a big rebound cleared away by the Benders defense.
Swangle just a half second off, and that could have been in the back of the net. Greening's playing like a man on fire right now.
Greening Comes in, takes another shot, save, rebound. Still loose out in front, cleared away by the Benders defense once again, and here they come. It's Nick Peterson. He has Bricketto on his right side. Gains the blue line, sends it over to Bricketto on his right wing. Bricketto tries to get around Collins and can't do it. Another great play defensively by Gentry Collins. He'll send that the length of the ice, and we'll get an icing call, but it's an icing that Collins is going to be happy to take.
Yeah, Greening just pushing the play there. Unfortunately, his guys weren't there to collect the loose change, but, man, it's Squirrels just can't buy one here, and they're getting so close.
And they're running out of time. 5:20 remaining here in this third period. Squirrels down by 1. Benders up 3-2. One back by Bricketto to Pashka. Pashka has the puck taken away from him by Steve Delude. Delude trying to get around Bodwell. Good defense by Bodwell as he's able to take the puck away. Jonathan Bodwell, defensive play of the game right there.
Very much so.
Bodwell sends it up to Peterson in the neutral zone. Peterson gains the blue line. Has Conway to get around. Haas there to help chip the puck away. Sent in on towards the net. It's going to be Haas who comes away with it. She's going to looking for Delude, and that puck goes between his legs, and icing will be the call. We'll do it again to the right of Sam Curiel.
I don't think Hannah realized she still had a lot more time to skate with that, and she sometimes, especially when you're down, you get a little bit impatient, and Delude wasn't ready for the pass, and
Yeah,
that's
I agree.
not. You don't expect Hannah to make a play like that, but sometimes you hear, as they say in football, you hear footsteps and they're not there.
Right. Face off to the right of Curiel. One back to DeHeer. DeHeer sends it towards the net that's broken up by bodies in front. We're going to get a penalty. I think it's going to be on the Benders.
Yeah.
Puck floats in on Higgins. We'll get a stoppage in play.
Not sure what the call was. Is it Van Horn?
He's going to get Van Horn and Miller as they were jostling for position in the high slot. So these are going to be offsetting. It should be 5-on-5, actually.
5-on-5. I think we're just going to do 4-on-4, apparently.
But they're going to call it 4-on-4. Okay.
That's going to be, nope.
Yeah, 5-on-5.
They're doing 5. Okay, I was going to say. I was a little confused there, but all right.
All right, there's 3:21 remaining. These players aren't going to come out of the penalty box till less than a minute or just over a minute left.
Yeah.
And that's very important for the Squirrels. Shot saved by Higgins. Grant Kim with a great shot off the faceoff. Higgins with the glove save. But Miller's a very important piece of the Squirrels puzzle. Van Horn just as an important piece for the Benders, but Miller probably has more weight on him on the Squirrels bench.
Well, if you're the Benders, you got to be happy you wasted about 20 seconds there trying to figure out if it was 5-on-5 or 4-on-4.
True. Sent towards the net. Higgins will glove that, and we'll get another stoppage. 2:48 remaining. There is no power play. We know you see the penalty minutes up on the scoreboard here on the screen as they count it down. Now, these players have to remember they're not allowed out of the box because it's 5-on-5 after their penalty expires. They can't come out till the next stoppage and play after that. Face-off went back to Jason Weimers. Weimers clears it up, not out, kept in by Matt Ring. Ring looking for some daylight, takes a shot, and that's deflected just wide as Knight was in front for the Squirrels. DeHeer clears it up. That's just past the mark. And Harris will give chase on the forecheck with Ring with the puck. Ring up to Grant Kim. Kim dumps it in.
They're pulling the goalie. Sam's going to the bench.
2 minutes remaining. Knight with the puck behind the Squirrels bench. Net empty. On the Squirrels' end of the ice, it's Bricketto and Knight battling for the puck. Puck comes loose briefly. It's out into the slot, and now Harris has it. Harris trying to get around Conway. Harris with an open net. Comes in, takes a shot. That's blocked by Matt Ring.
What a play by Ring.
Ring comes away with the puck, and the Squirrels are going to come the other way. Ring, cross ice over to Paul Knight. 6-on-5 now. Squirrels with the net empty, 1:36 remaining. Down into the Bender zone, the puck comes. DeMarkey gives chase. Greening there behind the net. Two very big bodies. Greening with a backhand pass. Hits the side of the cage. Out to the slot looking for Swangle, and that's going to come out into the neutral zone. Back into the Bender zone. Greening gives chase. Greening with the puck briefly. Cleared up, not out. Grant Kim keeps it in. Sends it towards the net. Higgins with a blocker save. Greening tries a centering pass. Set off the front. It was in the blue paint. Ring with a pass. Ring sends it,
1 minute left.
Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Squirrels have to tag up. Benders send it down the length of the ice, or try to send it down the length of the ice. It's Adam Waters and Matt Ring. Whoops. Waters can't. Oh, it's stopped by Ring. And he's going to just ice the puck, and that will stop the clock with 38.9 remaining.
Whew.
Not a bad icing to take. It looked like everybody was caught running around out there.
The problem is now your goalie's got to come back.
She has to come back out, but still, that was a pretty weird sequence of events. The puck was in the blue paint just to the left of Higgins on that one pass attempt by Greening.
That's been the story of the Vicious Squirrels today, though. My God, just there the entire time, just can't find in the back of the net.
Face-off one back by the Squirrels. Chipped up, not out. Robinson in the high slot. Robinson coming in, batted away from him. Puck still loose behind the net. Stotts gives chase.
Under
Collins
30 seconds here.
Off the boards. DeMarchi keeps it in. DeMarchi sends it towards the net. Haas able to block that. Sends it up the boards for Greening. Greening looking for Scholler. Scholler can't find a handle. Forbes is back for the Benders. Out to the neutral zone. Stotts able to take it away from Haas. Finds Robinson, who's at the blue line. Gets it over to DeMarchi. 5 seconds remaining in the game. It's going to be Stotts who sends it just wide, but that's going to do it.
Wow.
And the Benders victorious 3-2 over the Vicious Squirrels. What a game.
Held on by the hair of their chinny chin chins right there. My goodness. You're the Vicious Squirrel. You got nothing to be ashamed about. Their short bench, they play their butts off, but once again, the Benders are a very opportunistic team, and that's how they've won so many games. That's how they beat us, and that's how they keep going.
Wow. Where do you start with, like, player of the game? There was so many good players. Tanner Robinson with a whale of a game.
Yeah.
Brian Higgins played a fantastic game.
Matt Ring, Gentry Collins on the other side.
Sam Curiel had a very good game as
she
well.
Was very, very solid.
You think back, Aldi here is going to get credit for that game-winning goal, and that deflected off of something. I'm still convinced of that because from where he shot it to where it ended up in the back of the net, that hit something up top.
Yeah.
It proves to be your game winner. 3-2, the final score. Benders in front. Holy smokes.
Heck, you could even say Ryan Green, he just pushed the play and he was all over the place, and that's a big body that can skate pretty freaking well, too.
It really is. It really, really is. So, wow, we were treated to just one heck of a contest here on D-League Radio and D-League Radio TV. So, we have one more game to go. Coming up soon is the Wolverines and the Stampede. Don't miss out on that one. Two high-octane offenses going against each other, and two of the best goalies in the league with Aaron Inderlead and Jake Kello in that.
Absolutely, probably two of the best. If Higgins played really well, but yeah, Aaron's a whale of a goalie, and yeah, I've got an opportunity to play with them a few times before in rollers, and I tell people we suck so bad, we're the reason he's good now.
Yeah, there you go. Your final thoughts on this, JT?
Just a whale of a game. You could have looked at the standing and said, "Oh, this is going to be a blowout," but 3-2. And honestly, I think the Vicious Squirrels outplayed them. But the Benders took advantage of all their opportunities, and they'll move on. I mean, you can't ask for a better game to open the intermediate playoffs.
Absolutely. All right, we are going to wrap a bow on this one. It's 3-2. The Benders over the Vicious Squirrels. The Benders move on to the semifinals. The Squirrels have had a tough season, and they will go away with their heads held high on this effort here in the playoffs. But until later on, coming up next, we have the Wolverines and the Stampede, Patrick McFarland and John Reichert. I know it's been a long day for some of us, getting a little tongue-tied. But however, we're going to end this one here. He's JT Nutt. I'm John Reichert. Rich Harms is spinning the dials. And thank you all so much for joining us here on D-League Radio.